Formal nang kinasuhan sa piskalya ng paglabag sa Animal Welfare Act ang lalaking gumaha sa umano sa inahing baka sa Cavite. At ito po mga kapamilya, hindi lamang pala ito ang unang beses na nakipagtalik ang suspect sa isang hayop. Nagpapatrol Dominic Almelor.
Procedures in classification, admission, and confinement of inmates in the Bureau of Correction. Dito, pag-aaralan natin yung mga procedure na nakapaloob sa Bureau of Corrections. A. Reception and Diagnostic Center. All inmates are required to be placed in quarantine for at least 5 days upon admission in the Reception Diagnostic Center. Yung mga inmate daw ay required na mapunta sa quarantine for at least 5 days upon admission in the Reception Diagnostic Center. During the quarantine period, the inmate shall be given a physical examination. Ito daw, habang nasa quarantine sila, yung mga inmate daw ay bibigyan ng physical examination. The quarantine period should also be the time for the inmate's orientation with prison rules and regulation. Ito, habang nasa quarantine sila, ito yung time para yung mga bagong inmates ay ma-orient sa batas and regulation sa loob ng kulungan. 2. After the quarantine period, inmate is required to remain in the reception and diagnostic center for a period not exceeding 55 days. Dito sinasabi na after daw ng quarantine period, yung inmate daw ay required pa rin na nasa reception and diagnostic center na hindi lalagpas ng 55 days. Bakit? Kasi iniiwasan nila na lalo na kung may sakit ka, iniiwasan nila na makahawa ka pag nakapasok ka na doon sa bilangguan. During this period, the inmates will undergo psychiatric, psychological, sociological, vocational, educational, religious, and other examinations. The results of the examination will serve as the basis for the inmate's individualized treatment program. Ito daw, during this period, the inmate will undergo, kailangan daw silang i-check kung mayroon ba silang sakit sa pag-iisip or etc. B. The admission process. All prisons maintain a registration book wherein all commitments are recorded in chronological order. The registration book contains the following information: name of the inmate, reason for commitment and authority therefore sentence, date and hour of admission, and date and hour of discharge or transfer and basis therefore. Yung lahat daw ng prison ay dapat mag-maintain ng registration book contains the following information: may pangalan ng inmate, reason for commitment and authority therefore, sentence, buwan at oras of admission, and date and hour of discharge or transfer and basis therefore. Number 2. After registration, the inmate shall be photographed. Pipicturean daw sila dito ng front and side view, fingerprint, and assign a permanent prison number. The male inmate shall then be given a registration haircut, and his beard or mustache, if any, shall be shaven off. Sa mga lalaki daw na inmate, meron daw silang regulation na kailangan nakashave ang kanilang bigote or yung kanilang balbas. Tapos may proper haircut din sila sa loob ng kulungan. 3. An inmate is allowed to bring with him some personal effects as long as these items are authorized and are not contraband. Ano nga ba yung contraband? Contraband refers to any article, item, or things prohibited by law and or forbidden by prison or jail rules that will pose a security hazards or endanger the lives of inmates. Yung mga inmates daw ay ina-allowed sila na magdala ng kanilang some personal na bagay na magagamit nila as long as hindi ito contraband na makakapahamak ng kapwa mo inmate. Number 4. Inmates shall be issued 2 regulation uniform, and 2 t-shirt upon admission. He shall also be issued the following items ng isang blanket at isang mat, isang pillow with pillowcase, and 1 mosquito net, and 1 set of mess kit, and 1 pair of slippers. Confinement and accommodation of inmates. Section 4, Chapter 4, Part 2 of the Bucor Operating Manual provides for the prison accommodation standards. All accommodations for the use of inmates shall meet requirements of sanitation and hygiene with emphasis on adequate ventilation, living space, and lighting. Bathrooms and washing areas shall be provided in every prison facility. Lahat daw ng facility ay merong bathroom and washing areas. All areas regularly used by inmates shall be properly maintained and kept clean at all times. Bed and clothing shall be neatly made up in a uniform manner at all times. Beds and buildings occupied by inmates shall be thoroughly disinfected at least once a month. Cleanliness shall be maintained at all times in all dormitories or cells, especially toilet and bath. As often as it is necessary, an inmate shall send his dirty clothes to the laundry. Every Sunday and holiday daw, if the weather permits, inmates will expose their clothes. Beds, dindings shall be strictly enforced. Littering is prohibited. Inmate shall be served and so forth in the sunshine in an area designated for the purpose. Cleanliness of the premises of the dormitories and their surroundings 3 times a day. Breakfast shall be served not more than 14 hours after the previous day's dinner. Procedures in the classification, admission, and confinement of inmates in the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. A. Reception procedure. It shall be the duty of the jail desk officer to carefully check the credentials of the person or persons bringing in the inmate to determine his or their identity and authority. Tungkulin daw ng jail desk officer na maingat na suriin daw ang credential ng tao o mga taong nagdadala sa bilanggo upang matukoy ang kanyang pagkakilanlan at otoridad. 2. The admitting jail officer takes all cash and other personal property from the inmate. Yung admitting jail officer daw ay kukunin lahat ng cash and other personal property ng isang preso. Ililista niya to sa isang resibo para sa duplicate, duly signed by him and countersigned by the inmate. Ang original receipt should be kept for the record while the duplicate copy should be given to the inmate. All cash and other valuables of the inmate must be turned over to the property custodian for safekeeping and covered by official receipt. Number 3. The inmate must be fingerprinted and photographed. The admitting jail officer must accomplish a jail booking report with the inmate's photograph attached to it. Number 4. The inmate must be thoroughly strip searched and his clothing must also be inspected to check if he is possession of any contraband. Number 5. The jail medical personnel or the local health officer then conducts a true medical examination of the inmate. He must accomplish a medical record showing the condition of the inmate at the time of admission and to include the inmate's medical history.
Outside movement of inmates refers to the bringing or taking out of an inmate from the prison facility where is confined for the following reasons. So ito yung mga dahilan kung bakit nakakalabas ng bilangguan ang mga inmates. A. To appear in court or other government agency as directed by competent authority. B. for medical examination or treatment or hospitalization in an outside clinic or hospital. Or C. To view the remains of deceased relative. Take note, only minimum and medium security inmates can be allowed outside movement to view the remains of deceased relative. He is allowed only 3 hours to visit and is not allowed to attend the funeral and burial ceremony. And additional, sa minimum security inmates, sila mostly yung mga first-time offenders. While sa medium security inmates, sila naman yung mga nakakommit ng mga non-violent crimes. The approval of the Secretary of the Department of Justice is required for the outside movement of an inmate. Maliban lang kapag ang order comes from the court. There must be a subpoena issued by the court and it must be endorsed by the director of the Bucor. The subpoena is a writ ordering a person to attend the court. Custodial and security procedures. Head count of inmates shall be conducted 4 times a day or as often as necessary to ensure that all inmates are duly accounted for. If the inmates count does not tally with the list of inmates, agad-agad naman itong ire-report sa Chief Overseer. Escort Procedures Bucor. Inmate Pass issued stating the purpose and destination of the escort mission. At the back of this pass are instructions which the escort guards must strictly follow. The escort guards ay laging naglalakad sa likod ng inmate at hindi sa harap. If the armed guard shall not sit and stand or walk beside the inmate or in any case allow the inmate to reach his firearm para maiwasan yung mga risks na pwedeng mangyari. And at least 2 guards must be provided for any inmate appearing in court. Custody, Security, and Control, BJMP. 1. The BJMP conducts frequent surprise searches of inmates in their quarter to detect contrabands. Contrabands, ito yung mga illicit goods na illegally obtained, and this method of search is called Operation Greyhound. 2. Inmate subsistence allowance or the budget's allocation for the foods of inmate is 50 pesos a day per inmates. This is broken down into 3 meals, 10 pesos per breakfast, 10 pesos per lunch, and 20 pesos per dinner. Movement and transfer of inmates, BJMP. Again, ito yung mga dahilan kung bakit nakakalabas ng bilangguan ang mga inmates. To appear as witness or as accused before any court of justice during preliminary investigation, arraignment, or hearing of a criminal case. Next, to appear as witness with leave of court in any investigation or formal inquiry being conducted by a government agency. To view with the leave of court the remains of a deceased relative within the second degree of affinity or consanguinity. And to undergo with the leave of court medical examination or treatment in an outside hospital or clinic. Take note, the phrase with the leave of court means approval of the court. For those inmates na gustong puntahan ang kanilang namayapang kamag-anak, leave of court shall be first be obtained. But the inmate must be satisfied the following conditions. First, the deceased relative is lying in a state in a place not beyond 30 kilometers radius from the place of confinement of the inmate, or in any case where is the inmate cannot return to the said place during daylight hours, and the inmate has no record of space, and the inmate is not classified as high risk or high profile, and a jail has adequate resources to ensure his safety and security. Relative by consanguinity. Ito yung mga kadugo mo. Relatives within the second degree of consanguinity, sila yung asawa, anak, magulang, kapatid. Relatives by affinity refers to relatives by a reason of marriage. Relatives within the second degree of affinity includes parents-in-law, brothers-in-law, and sister-in-law. And take note, it shall be the duty of inmate to pay for his transportation and meal expenses, including those of the jail officers escorting him. He must pay the necessary amount before he will be allowed to leave. Escort Procedures BJMP. The BJMP observed the same escort procedures being observed by the Bucor. In addition, the BJMP follows the ratio 1:1+1 verbally interpreted as for every one inmate there must be 2 escort guards. Custodial Ratio BJMP. The custodial ratio of jail personnel to inmate must be 1:7, which means that there must be 1 jail guard for every 7 inmates.